All right, well, I've heard from several people that today is puzzle number 1000 for the Dordle, the Quordle, and the Octordle. So I'm going to do all three of them. So if you're not familiar with these, they're like Wordle, but you're guessing more than one word at a time. And since it's puzzle number 1000, I thought I'd start with thous, because that was the best thing I could come up with that was a 5-letter word related to 1000. Okay, so got the O, we've got the U. I want to try those in new places, maybe something like that. We could do something hound, or how about round? Round is pretty good. That's 3 new good letters, new spots for the O and the U. Okay, so of course we're not getting anything matching up between the two puzzles. So on the left, we could do O-R-D. Or D-E-R, something like that. That wouldn't be terrible. Or the D could be at the beginning. Dower would work. It's interesting. It'd be nice to do something with the N and the R and the D all in new places. We could do the U as well, but I feel like the U is probably second over here. Probably like UN something, or I don't know. So it'd be nice to do, well, we don't really need to do the O, so maybe we should do the U. D-U-R something N. Or D-U-N something R. Dooner, that's not a thing. We could do oh no, lunar is AR, of course. Well, we could still do that. That's not terrible. I mean, it doesn't check for a new spot for the D, but otherwise it's pretty good, and it's 2 new letters that are good. So let's try that. Okay, well, not much help on the left. On the right, not much help because we already knew the U was there. So all we really did was rule out the L and R on the right. I mean, it could be NU, but I think it's most likely to be the N at the end. Something EN potentially? But I don't know. Huh. I don't know. Or IN maybe? Cumin would work. That's interesting. On the right. And over here... I mean, it could be ORD, but then... with an E at the end? Horde or something, but there's no H. So that's not great. And if you put the R here... could do the D there, but I don't like that as well. I feel like the D is going to be at the beginning. And then if the R is fourth, what comes between the O and the R? Yeah, I'm thinking D-O-R. I don't know. I think I'm going to try cumin, and hopefully, you know, maybe the I or one of the other letters will help us on the left as well. Okay, well, this is not going well. So we've got the U and the N, but what? I mean, the only vowel we haven't tried is, well, E and Y, but it feels like it's got to be E-N, but then, oh, this is always the problem. When you get a U second, what do you need to consider? A Q. It could be queen. Okay, well, I'm thinking queen on the right, but I don't know if I'm ready to guess that yet. Although it would check for E's, and on the left, I'm feeling like maybe there's an E in the word. So, how confident am I in queen? Because the problem is, after this, we only have 2 more guesses. So if this is wrong, our next 2 guesses have to be the 2 answers. It's the only thing I can come up with. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, it's queen. Okay, good. It didn't help us over here though, but it did rule out the E. So got the O. I mean, the only other vowel we can have is a Y. So now I'm kind of thinking maybe there's two O's. The R would have to be here. The D would have to be at the beginning. It would have to be that. Oh. We could do O-R-D-Y, wordy. That's pretty good. I think it almost has to have a Y or another O. New spots for the R and the D. If nothing else, it's good to try and figure out some more information. Wordy and Queen. Okay, wow. Very interesting. Well, the Dordle was more work than I was expecting. Let's move on to the Quordle. All right, it's time for the Quordle. Continuing with thous. Ooh, okay, interesting. So the H, the O, we've got 2 yellow O's, 3 yellow S's. We definitely want to do the S in a new place. We could do ST. We do have the 1 yellow T, but then we don't want to do the O next. Let's do STR, O something. So we could do straw. I know it's not new spot for the O, but otherwise it's not too bad. Some new letters, okay. So the H, O, the S is not before the H. So what's gonna come before the H up here? It's not T, it's not S. We could do C. Oh, and we've got, oh no, it has to be W, because it has to be whose. It has to be whose. There we go, very nice, okay. And then, down here we've got the S, maybe S-O something. Oh, but it's not S-O-A, like soapy? Soapy is possible. There's gotta be something else that could be here. I'm thinking O-R-A in the middle. I don't know, coral is possible. That's not terrible. The C and the O are good. That would also check for the O here. There's an H here. I'm thinking maybe S-H. But then it would have to be T-S-H. Ooh. So, and then we've got an E. Maybe not. You could also do S-T. But then the H I feel like would have to be at the beginning. And you've got the E to put in there too. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what that's gonna be. I think I might try coral. I was thinking about trying to do something C-O and then something different, you know, to help with one of these other puzzles, but I'm not really thinking of anything that's gonna help elsewhere. It's possible. There we go, okay. And this is S-O. Let's try soapy. Okay, good. Now, we still don't know what's going on down here though. I'm thinking H something EST or oh no, we could do the no, we can't do the H second. Okay, never mind. HE something ST? Heist. Ah, there we go. Very nice. Okay. All right, and finally, Octordle number 1000, starting with thous. Okay, we've got 4 with yellow O's and 2 with yellow U's, 2 with yellow T's. So we definitely want to redo the O, the U, and the T. I'm thinking something like this, but we don't want to do an H at the end. So we could also do T at the end. Something like fount isn't terrible. Yeah, let's try that. Why not? Okay, so the U, the T here, that's good. We've still got 3 yellow O's, which, you know, makes me think O in the 4th spot, potentially. We've found the U's now, at least. The T, we found one of the T's, but not the other one. We still don't have a lot to go off of, so, I mean, we could just do new letters as well. What could we do with 5 new letters? Or, well, we could do something like cargo. I mean, I don't necessarily like O at the end too well, but it's possible. So, I don't know. Why not? Let's go for that. Okay, well, there was one of them with the O at the end, so that was good. This is AU something T. What could come? We could do vault. We could do an LT. What else is even possible there besides an L? I feel like it has to be an L almost. And then it can't be fault. I think vault's really good. I'm tempted to try that. Let's go vault. Nice. Okay. Over here we've got C-A-O-L-T. We've got all the letters. We just got to do the anagrams. So the O is 1st or 4th. I'm thinking 4th. O-L maybe? But then the A would be, it's not going to be AOL. It would have to be something like Octordle, which isn't going to work. But it can't be OT. So if it's not OL, it would have to be OC. But then you've still got the A problem. So maybe the O is at the beginning. Octordle. Octordle. Okay, there we go. Very nice. And so now we've checked the O at the beginning as well. We've checked the O in 4 places. So anywhere that we don't have a green O yet, we know where the O is. So like right here, this is definitely O fourth. And there's an R at the beginning or the end, or both. It could be something like razor. That's possible. I'm not guessing a Z yet, though. This is CLU, definitely CLU. Clump is pretty good. I mean, it can't be clunk. It can't be. I think clump's really good. Oh, it's not clump. What? Oh, it could be cluck with another C. All right, now we got to be careful. We can't just go wild and guess too many things because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 7 guesses left in 6 words. I probably shouldn't have jumped to clump. Jump to clump, yeah. This is CH something M. The only, okay, we haven't done I or E. Well, it could be chime. It could be chime. I and E are the only vowels left. If we do CHIM, it can't be chimp. There's no P. I think it has to be chime if we do an I there. If we do E, no, I think it's got to be chime, and that'll check the I and the E, so that's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so this is, let's see, we got the O and the M. There's an A and a G. The G's not going to be at the end, obviously. It could be dogma. Dogma? Okay. 5 guesses, 4 words left. All right, we're doing good. I think this is cluck, but since I already guessed it wrong once, I'm hesitant to jump into that. This has an O at the end. CRMI. Okay, we've got all the letters for this one too. The C is not first or second, so micro. There we go. This is the O here. Ah, man, we're still back to razor again. But so if we do that. If we don't do the R at the beginning and the end, if we just do the R at the end, what could it be? It can't be favor. I feel like it's gotta, I don't know, yeah. And if we do this, then what's gonna come at the end? Maybe a Y or something, but that's no good. I think it's gonna be razor. I'm thinking cluck and razor, and this one, all we've got is the A. There's probably another A at the beginning, right? Because otherwise you have to have a triple consonant involving an L. And that's just not going to work. And so the only other place you could put another A is at the beginning. So A, and that would force the L to be third. But, because then it has to be new letters after that. Okay, unless there's a Y somewhere early on. Something YLA or LY something A or L. Yeah, because you can't do the Y here or else what comes between the L and the Y? Y something A. You do a Y at the end too. Bylaw with a W at the end. Okay, that's crazy. Bylaw. Wow. Okay. And then I'm thinking razor, and finish off with a cluck. Wow. Okay. Well, some tough puzzles for number 1,000 today, but there you go. Let me know if you've been doing all 3 of these, how you think these compared to the recent puzzles. And of course, let me know how your solve of puzzle number 1,000 for all of these 3 went, and be sure to subscribe for more.